everybody, it's me, Tess, with Tess Loves This Yarn. And you guys, today I have a Crochet Society unboxing to do with you. And before we get started, I'm going to take a little sip of my coffee out of my mom's sippy cup here. Because, you know, it is what it is, right? Yeah. Good old coffee. Here in the Midwest, it is cold and rainy. Rainy. It has been raining. I woke up this morning about 5:30, maybe 5 o'clock, and it has been raining ever since. And it is still raining. Yep, and it's cold, right? So there's all that. But here's the good news. I got my Crochet Society box. The bad news is, look at this, everybody. Whoops, we got a peeky hole. Again, this is how it arrived. Not fully open, but partially opened, as you can tell. And the mailman today was my normal mailman. The saga continues, y'all. The mailman saga continues. I kid you not. You know, I think he was on vacation or something, because I got like 2 packages of yarn in the mail and they were not opened. And I was so shocked. I was like turning it around. I was looking at it. I'm like, oh my gosh, these aren't opened. What's going on here? This is unusual, you know? Yeah, I think he was on vacation or kind of on a Christmas break or something. I don't know. But despite all that, we are going to open up the rest of my box here. And I got my trusty scissors out. And I'm just going to finish opening this. Ooh. So you guys, I'm having a little bit of trouble with this shoulder that I just had surgery on back in November. I think I kind of hurt myself, and I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. So yeah, everybody, if you are a praying person, say some prayers. If you're not a praying person, send me some juju or some good vibes or whatever you want to call that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And hopefully I won't have to have surgery again on this shoulder. But it is hurting me, y'all. It is hurting me. Okay, so here's the box. I have to say, not very decorative at all, although it does have Crochet Society in gold foiling. But normally the boxes are like, you know, pretty decorative, right? You know? Pop. I love that little pop. Woo! And this is how our box looks when you open it. So super cute. Love the peach. There goes my neighbor. I just heard a car and I was like, is that a delivery truck? And I'm looking out the window because he drives a big old truck, and when he takes off, it sounds like UPS. And then I get all happy and I'm like looking out the window, and then it's just him. So, but that's all right. That's life, right? All right, let me tear this little, I had to I had to tear the sticker. That's alright. I try to get the sticker off without tearing it, but it doesn't always work. Oh my gosh, you guys! Look at this! It's cotton soft. It's called Candy by King Cole. And look at this. We got 2 of these. And you see how it's got purple and teal in there? Can you tell? So yeah, I think you can kind of see the purple and the teal. So the only thing is, this is pretty thin. Let's see, what is this? They're probably gonna call this a DK, but this is like really thin. It's 100% cotton. It's 229 yards in a 100-gram skein right here. And it was made in Turkey for King Cole, which is in the UK. And there's the thickness of the yarn right there. So it doesn't, oh, it says DK. Doink. DK, which I think stands for double knit or something in the UK. DK for us is just like a 3-weight. You know, my favorite yarn is a 4-weight, so it's a little thicker than this. But I do like a DK sometimes, so I'm not upset by it. I love this yarn. It's super soft. The colorway is called Blossom. And it says on here, well, you can wash it, but you can't iron it or dry it, I think is what it says. Right, it says dry flat. Okay, and once again, there's that ironing thing. It's like, you guys, I never knew ironing was a thing. I never ironed yarn before. I don't know if any of you have ironed yarn before. Leave me a comment below and tell me why. Why did you have to iron your yarn? I don't know. But yeah, tell me that. Let's see. It calls for a 4mm knitting needle, which is a US 6. And then it doesn't give any kind of hook size. But, yeah, I'm guessing you just probably use, I think I would use maybe a 4.5, kind of just depending on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to make something really lacy, you're going to want to go up on your hook size. But if you're trying to make something more dense, a more dense fabric, then you want to go down on your hook size. It's like, you guys know I do a lot of amigurumi now, and I always go down on my hook size with amigurumi. So, because I want a dense fabric, because I don't want the stuffing to like squeeze out. Know what I mean? Oh, there's Maxie barking. Who knows? He might be dreaming. He's an old dog. He's 15. He sleeps most of the time. I just heard him bark, I swear. I hope you guys heard that. I'm not imagining it. But anyway, we have 2 of these. So at 229 yards, that is going to give us 458 yards of yarn. And if you're anywhere else in the world and you use the metric system, I don't know why we don't, I swear. But anywhere else in the world, that's 200 That's going to be 210 meters. So sorry about that. That was my phone ringing, and it was like a number I didn't recognize. So I usually don't answer numbers I don't recognize because they can leave me a message, and if it's a real person and not a scammer, I can call them back. Know what I mean? I've been getting a lot of scammer calls lately, you guys. I don't know about you guys where you are, but yeah, I've been getting a lot here. Ooh, what is this? Oh my goodness. It's okay, look at that. It's a ring-bound planner. And I gotta show you the little, the covers kind of come off a little bit, but the beauty of a ring-bound is that they just click back on. So let me click these back on here. Do. Simple, simple, simple. And I'll show you this. Oh, so it looks like we have a planner, you guys. Isn't that something? Okay. Let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. Got that back on, not a problem. So, let me take this plastic off. There it is. It says, good things are coming. I like that. I like good things. So it's got this handy dandy gold elastic. This is very pretty, you guys. Hope you can see that. It's got metal. These are like gold metal kind of rings. Yeah, very pretty. And then it's, oh my gosh, it is a regular planner. Look at that. It says, let's plan life. Can y'all believe that? Let's plan life. Ooh. I guess, you know, it's a new year, right? So that's not shocking that we've gotten a planner here. We've never gotten a planner before. I'm kind of speechless. We've never gotten a planner before, but it says good things take time. And this one says plan. And, oh, and it's got the calendar. It's got like your yearly calendars. And, oh, and look at this. Okay. So it's got like your month. Like this is just April. I opened it too. And then it's got this. So it has different categories. It says goals, to go, note, event, and reminder. And let's see. Is that, yeah, and you have all 12 months for 2023. Isn't that something? Okay. And at the end of the months, at the end of the year, it says achievements. And then it says focus for 2024. Whoop. Right down. Whoops. Right. I always get confused. Right there. Because I'm looking at my laptop, which is down here. And, of course, everything is mirrored. So it's in reverse. And so I'm trying to point over here, and it's like really over there. It's kind of hard. But anyway, yeah, so you have that. And then you have a section that says organize. And it has a to-do list, priorities, and leave it for later. And then it has a place to put the date. And let's see, yeah. And so every page looks like this. Every page looks like that. So, and then you have a whole section of those. And that's under organize. And then you have a section called create. And, oh, this is cool. you just have graph paper. And you guys, that is how I design my projects. I design my projects on graph paper, just like that. So that's pretty awesome. It's right here in your planner. Nice. And you got lots of graph paper with lots of different borders. So pretty cool. I like that. And the color theme is this teal color. You know, the same color as the box. So usually the box matches some of the things on the inside. So in this case, it does match. So let me see. And then the very last section is called Today's Notes. And all of these pages look like that. So that you can take notes. Like say you've got a lot of important phone calls to make or something. And you need to write down like anecdotal notes or something about the call, like who you spoke with, the time you spoke to them, especially if it's like a customer service complaint or if you're trying to get something replaced, or you know what I'm talking about, right? You got to keep all that information because you never know when you might need to call them back and say, hey, I've called you people 3 times on this date at this time, on this date at this time, and on this date at this time. And hey, here's who I spoke to each of those times, and this is what I was told. So I do that, but that's kind of a holdover from my days as a teacher. I was an autism teacher, and I took notes religiously. I mean, very, very diligently. So because, you know, you have to have your baselines, and then you need to jot down like what that student is doing at that time or what that behavior was, or I mean, oh my gosh, a whole mess of things, right? So always taking data. So anyway, this is good for that. Yay! All right, and let's see, what else did we get? We have a 4.5 mil hook in that same colorway, kind of that minty green and a muted kind of mauvey pink or peach like the paper. Yeah, that's what I would call it. I would call it peach. Okay, and then we have a button. One little button, you guys. One little button right there. And we have our stitch marker. We always get a stitch marker. And it's the planner. It's the little planner. It says notes on it. So very cute. And then of course we have our booklet. This happens to be the December Crochet Society kit. Unfortunately, did not arrive in December. It is really, we're past the halfway point in January, so we're going into the end of the month now for January. But that's okay. It comes from the UK, and I never get it the same time as people over in the UK. It's just, it's got to come all the way across the ocean, and then it's got to come halfway across the country, because I live in the middle of the USA. And for all of you people that are in Europe or other countries, the USA is huge. It is humongous. It's thousands with an S of miles wide across, going all the way across. It's like at least 3,000 miles or more, probably more. I don't know. I'm not up to date on that. So don't get mad at me and say, oh my gosh, Tess, you should know this. It's this amount of miles wide. I'm sorry. I don't know for sure. but I know that this country is huge. Okay? And that's all I'm saying. It's huge. All right. So we're not going to get all crazy about that. Yeah. Ugh. I hope nobody gets crazy about that. There's a lot of very patriotic people in this country. I'm patriotic. I love my country. But, yeah, I hope that didn't offend anyone. So I'll just say that. All right, we're getting back to this because I want to show you the patterns that we have in this month's booklet. So let's see. The first thing is a little pouch, and it's called the lattice pouch. And there that is. And that's where we get the button, y'all. You see the little button right there on the pouch? That's how you close it. All right, I like that. I like that little pouch. That is super cute. I'm going to say it just like that. Super cute. Alrighty. Now our next pattern, dun 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 dun, is, where is it? It's talking about King Cole yarn. Oh, here we go. Okay. This one is Magical Market Bag. There we go. It's like a mesh bag that you can take to the market and put your goodies in there. All right. And we all know cotton yarn is pretty strong. So that's a good thing, right? So I'm going to show you another picture of this that's like a close-up. Yeah, there you go. You can see that bottom of the bag is pretty solid. But the sides, they alternate from like a solid stripe and then a bigger stripe of mesh. And then a smaller solid and then a bigger mesh. So that's how that goes. And then let's see. Oh, she's got a little section here on how to read a pattern. Right there. That's Bella Coco. I already know how to read a pattern. I also know how to read a diagram, but a lot of people don't. You'd be shocked. A lot of people don't know how to read a pattern. Yeah. So that's a good thing to include. Very good thing to include. Okay, and then the other item is the Parisian Knot Scarf, and that's by Heather Gibbs. And this is it right here. Let's see, right there. Okay, very pretty scarf. And oh, and here we go. Here's a better picture. Right there. Yeah. You can see it a little bit better there. And the one thing I super like, there's the diagram. So, I love a diagram. Y'all know I love a diagram, right? Okay, and then there's some free patterns that we have, like a website to go to get those. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm thinking the one that I'm probably gonna make is probably maybe the scarf. I just think that cotton would be, it's super soft, you guys. Super soft, and it would be like really nice, like around your neck. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that. I really don't need a pouch. but I guess you could use that for a lot of different things. You could line it with some material and use it in a bigger bag, you know, to help keep little things organized. You could always do that. The market bag is kind of cute too, but I already have a lot of bags that are made out of recyclable plastic, and I take those to the grocery store with me. So I already have a bunch of those, so I don't really need a market bag. So maybe the scarf, or maybe I'll make something totally different out of it. Yeah. But you guys, that is it. This was a big surprise. Was not expecting this at all. So nice surprise there. Yeah, those disc bound planners, those are very popular, and I really like a disc bound planner as well. And actually, I had one that I used last year, and I actually still have it right here. So I'll show you, and that's the one I had for last year. Right there. Disc bound. And I do like it. I do like the disc bound. They're pretty cool, but you can't travel with these in your purse, obviously. They're just a little too bulky and they're a little too big. Now they make smaller ones. Yes, they do. But I actually had a smaller one, and I put it in my purse, but the metal rings, the rings on it are just kind of bulky-ish, and I don't know, it just didn't work out well in the purse. So for me, it's more of like a leave at home kind of planner. Yeah. So I have a traveler's notebook that I use for my like everyday carry, and that goes in my bag. And I just like whenever I'm out and about and I need to make an appointment or something like that, then I have it and I can make an appointment. And this is it if you guys are interested. This is my little planner. You can see it's got the months up there, but it fits in my hands really good. It's not very big. It's called a pocket size planner, and yeah, this is my calendar, and everything is a separate little booklet. So that's my calendar. I'm tracking what I eat right here. I'm trying to get healthy. Yeah. This is where I do my daily stuff. So you can tell it says daily stuff. And then I have important information in here that I might need reference to while I'm out, like at a doctor's appointment or something like that. So that's where I keep the important information. And I have everything with me. And then I just made these little what is it? A page marker. I had to think about that for a minute. Like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? So, yeah, this is it. And I really like this. So, and it goes in, it just goes in my purse a lot better because there's no rings, and it closes. So it's not like flopping open and stuff like that. But I do like this little planner, and I'm probably going to just use it for projects, to plan projects, which maybe is what she intended it for in the first place, just to plan projects. I really don't know. Don't know. But anyway, that's it for today. I'm sorry I went off on a little tangent there with the whole planner thing, but y'all don't know this, but I am a planner girl. I do. I love to plan. And once again, that's a throwback from my teaching days. So I'm just a planner. I'm a little planner, y'all. Yeah. So everybody, that was it. That was all for today. And my very next video, I am going to show you what I made with the yarn that Mr. Sweet Steve sent me, because I am almost finished. And I have done 2 projects with the yarn because I had enough yarn to do them with. And I am super thrilled with the way they have turned out. So finished one, and I'm halfway done with the other one. So hopefully I'll make a video maybe by Monday or so, and get that posted to show you what I made. Yeah. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have some sunshine wherever you are, because I certainly do not have any sunshine, but that's all right. I'm happy anyway, because it's always a blessing just to be here and be able to share with you guys, and yeah, just sit down and have some chit chat and sip on my coffee. So everybody, have a great day. And as always, be kind and be safe out there in the world, no matter where you are. Love y'all so much. Mwah! Bye, everybody.